welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome back. So today we're going to do a quick ESC upgrade on the SonicWake 24. Pretty easy. It comes with a 50 amp brushless 3 and 4S ESC with this outrunner. Okay, I have a couple of Spektrum pullouts that I want to go over with you. This is a 100 amp. It's the Recoil 2 and the Jetstream 3 and 4S SPEKTRUM Marine ESC 100 amp continuous. This is the new V2 Blackjack 24 90 amp SPEKTRUM Marine ESC. Now this ESC right here actually has a burst current of 550 amps. Okay, so 100 amp continuous or 90 amp with a burst of 550. So I was actually thinking about putting this in it, but I think we're going to go with the 90. I know it seems kind of counterintuitive. It's a 90 versus 100, but this one has a burst amperage, so I think this may be a little better suited. So it should be fairly straightforward. This ESC actually comes with a series connection. I desoldered it and I put on a single IC5. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this guy right here out, and then we'll see what we need to do to get this in the boat. Like I said, either ESC will work. I just think this one will be a better option, because our next upgrade will be this 2400 kV Spektrum Marine motor. Okay, so brand spanking new Marine motor that actually will fit. It does fit in this boat. I've already checked. I was gonna put this in this video, but I was like, you know what? Let's just do a simple ESC upgrade and run the boat just to see what happens. You know, see if we can tell a difference in speed or handling. I actually think we'll see a difference, to be honest with you. So here's a look at the 50. Aluminum cased, and it's just kind of potted in the case. Very waterproof. Nice. So I kind of got the water cooling plumbed in, and I hooked up the wires, right? Let's actually go color coded here. Let's go color coded. Let's see. I got the receiver binded. We'll go through and set our endpoints and everything, throttle calibration. Wow, it's a lot louder with that speed control, the startup tones. So actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, boy. Okay. So we got the right rotation. It's counterclockwise. Okay, counterclockwise. That's the rotation you want. We've actually upgraded the flex cable. It's a 3/16 stub shaft. We can run 3/16 props. Okay, so we got it plumbed in. We need to figure out how we're going to mount it. I think stock mounting location should work. Need to make sure our wires are not going to get in this brushless outrunner motor. Don't know how much longer we're going to keep that in there, because we're definitely going to put this in it. I think I'm going to keep it a 3S boat, you know, mainly 3S, and occasional 4S, but mainly 3S. So I'm going to get a piece of Velcro and put on this receiver tray, because I actually share receivers on a few different boats. So that'll be easy for me. Definitely going to use some double-side tape for the ESC. Probably back that up with a zip tie. Clean it with alcohol so we get a good bond. Yeah, I actually have a Firma 120. You know, the stock SonicWake V2 ESC. I have one of those. I could have put in here. Actually, no, it's in a boat. Actually, I have the older DYNIMITE 120 that we could have put in here. You know. We might end up putting that ESC in here. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how this does with that end runner, you know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I got me some tape here. So this is an older DV Extreme, but I love these packs, this DV Extreme series from SMC Racing. Actually, one of my favorite series is, other than the SRD and the HCL HP. You know, this battery right here is probably 4 years old at least. Still kicking hard. Dang, that's loud. We're ready to go. Okay, so we're gonna set our endpoint. So there's a set button on this on-off switch. So you got everything turned on. You got the battery plugged in. Hold the set button, power on till it starts fast beeping. Okay, you hear that? So neutral, full throttle, full reverse. Should be good to go. All of our endpoints are set. I guess before you set all your endpoints, make sure your throttle travel and your steering travel is all at 150 where it needs to be at, you know, maxed out. And probably put my battery in the other way next time. I don't know, it's about as big a battery as we can throw in here. Yeah, so make sure the hatch goes on, and it does. Sounds good. So next video we'll run it the following video, we'll throw this in it, okay? This 2400 kV Spektrum motor, right? We'll see you guys next time. Appreciate you watching. Just a quick ESC upgrade. I don't know if this 90 will be enough for this or not. We'll see. Because I've actually checked data on this, and it actually pulls around, well, on my UL19 it pulled 200 amps, but that was with the UL19. That's a heavier boat, you know, on 4S. So I would think on 3S, and this boat right here will probably pull in the neighborhood of probably around 120 amps. So either this guy right here or the Spektrum 120 should be good on 3S, 4S, you know. I'm sure this would work. If you have this, it'll work just fine. Just for an upgraded ESC, like say your 50 goes out, or you just want to run a larger speed control so you can prop it up a little bit. This will work just fine. Like I said, I went with the 90 because it has a burst. This is just 100 amp continuous, you know, and it does make a difference, right? And it had this connector on it, and I just didn't feel like soldering really. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I appreciate you watching.